got to talk about
Spirit Airlines is going out of business. The airline said early this morning that it has begun shutting down operations. It's also canceled all upcoming flights.
This morning at 3 a.m., Spirit Airlines ceased operations. So what that means is Spirit does not have airplanes in the air flying as of this morning. Also, their call centers are closed and they don't have staff at ticket counters.
The final Spirit flight touched down at Dallas-Fort Worth International just after midnight. Air traffic controllers and other airline pilots, they were heard wishing the Spirit pilots well as they made their final descent.
Hey Spirit, Smith guys at American, good luck to y'all. Sorry to hear what happened.
Is there any other Spirit flights coming in after us?
You might be the last one. Well, it was a pleasure working with you guys, and I wish you the best.
Hey, thank you very much.
the vibe.
It's a vibe.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to JEJE VIBE.
We're back.
You know I got my amazing queen with me.
Thanks, my handsome boo.
You already know it's Lewis and Gabriel. If you're new to the channel, you know what you're supposed to be doing right about now. Hit the like and subscribe. Where else would you rather be? While you're at it, please hype the video. Get it to the algorithm so people can know that you're here.
It's JEJE VIBE.
This is where you'd rather be. We gotta talk about...
Man, did you see what happened to Spirit Airlines last night? Just shut down. No delays, cancellations, just 3 a.m. lights off, nothing in the air type stuff.
How do you get up, wake up in the middle of the night on vacation to an email saying, bitch, you ain't got no way home?
This is what customers see when they go to the Spirit website. The discount carrier says customer service is no longer available. It's also advising passengers not to come to the airport and to rebook their travel on different airlines. 17,000 workers are now out of a job. Passengers, they're scrambling to make other travel arrangements.
Former Spirit Airlines employees rallying outside the company's headquarters near Fort Lauderdale on Monday. The budget airline suddenly shut down operations over the weekend after a $500 million federal bailout fell through.
Former Spirit Airlines employees wore their old uniforms Monday.
It feels like someone died.
Exchanging hugs and tears outside the company's headquarters.
We're all just kind of feeling numb because we don't feel like this really happened.
Thousands of crew members lost their jobs and health insurance after the low-cost carrier suddenly shut down Saturday.
I lost my lifestyle, my benefits, traveling.
Melissa Justice served as a pilot for the airline for 29 years.
I just turned 61, required to retire at 65, so I'm going to start applying for other jobs.
Well, social media was out there all day yesterday. They were just saying it, but I just chose not to believe it. And then I woke up this morning at 3 a.m. this morning. I had set my alarm clock just to see what was going on the website, the company website. And then when I woke up, went on to I'm booking a flight, and they said that Spirit have canceled all flights. I heard that we was getting ready to come out of bankruptcy, so I really didn't think that we was gonna have a shutdown. I really didn't think so. All our aircraft was packed, all the way up until now. That flight, that 321 that we took into Newark last night, had 200-something people on it. It was completely packed. It was somewhat kind of unreal, and I really haven't processed it all yet. I probably will have to wait till I get in my car because I do have a 2.5-hour drive from here.
And we're following the growing fallout from the shutdown of Spirit Airlines. The carrier ended operations on Saturday, leaving thousands of travelers stranded and thousands of workers without jobs.
Discount carrier Spirit Airlines is in talks with the Trump administration to receive a $500 million rescue package as it faces the threat of liquidation. In August, Spirit filed for bankruptcy protection for the second time in less than a year.
Spirit's in trouble, and I'd love somebody to buy Spirit. It's 14,000 jobs, and maybe the federal government should help that one out.
Why did that Trump administration Spirit Airlines rescue effort fail?
The rescue effort, the talks over the rescue effort ran into problems because the bondholders that had sort of agreed to help Spirit come out of bankruptcy and the Trump administration kind of couldn't get on the same page about sort of the terms of the aid. Some of the bondholders felt that, giving the Trump administration the ability to take the government and the ability to take a huge stake in the airline would leave them a lot worse off economically, and they might be better off recovering in a liquidation. There's also disagreement within the Trump administration about whether and how Spirit could be given this bailout. And ultimately, there just wasn't time. Spirit was running out of cash as dealing with high fuel prices, and it sort of just got to be the end of the line.
So let's talk about the fuel price crunch that has been turning into a disaster for airlines. Could we see a ripple effect throughout the rest of the industry?
Well, yeah, all the airlines are dealing with really high fuel prices that are twice as high as what they were expecting at the start of the year. And, they're trying to manage that by raising fares. So we're already seeing fares that are like 20% higher, but they're still not covering the full cost increase that they've seen. So we're seeing airlines cut back on routes, flying that would have been profitable at the lower jet fuel prices and now aren't profitable. And, we're seeing a lot of airlines feeling that stress. Some of the bigger airlines are saying this is very manageable for them, but some of the other budget airlines also went to the administration and asked for government funds to help them manage these higher costs.
The soaring jet fuel costs, which have nearly doubled since the start of the war with Iran, they derailed Spirit's plans to emerge from its second bankruptcy. Spirit and the Trump administration also failed to come to a last-minute bailout deal for the airline, on Friday.
And Allison, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy actually commended other airlines for stepping up over the weekend. Let's take a listen.
I'm proud of the American Airlines that have stepped up to take care of the passengers of Spirit, making sure they can get home. The employees of Spirit have special access to apply for jobs with other American airlines.
The impact of Spirit Airlines' collapse is hard to miss. Counters like this one at Fort Lauderdale International Airport are now completely abandoned.
It's like a ghost town. Some passengers had to scramble to find a new way home over the weekend.
I don't fly very often, so this is not something that I was expecting to run into.
Travel experts warned the company's failure could mean even higher prices for air travelers this summer.
There's obviously fewer low-fare airline seats available. Some people may cancel some of their vacation plans or change where they go.
Other airlines are looking to acquire some or all of Spirit's gates. Rival carrier JetBlue has already added 11 new routes from Spirit's former home base to win over Spirit's low-budget flyers.
Spirit Airlines just cancel our... Hold on. What do you mean? The place, not the plane. Can't take Spirit out because Spirit decided to shut down in one day. We just flew in yesterday on Spirit on the 1st of May, and now it's the 2nd of May. We can't fly out on the 2nd of May because Spirit decided to shut down.
Spirit, what the? That's my Rolling Loud ticket, bro. How I'm supposed to get the Rolling Loud now, bro? I canceled my damn flight 7 days before, bro. Nigga, I got VIP tickets, bro. $650 down the fucking drain. Rolling Loud, help, please. Bro, I wake up to this tragedy, this monstrosity, bro. And it's like, damn, this shit ruined my week. You feel me, bro? Like, I ain't even supposed to. I can't even see Non-Vicious now, bro. I can't even see YB. I can't even see Cardi. Come on, bro. Bro, I didn't get VIP for no reason. I did not get VIP for no reason. So guess what? Nigga, we spending that extra band to go, bro. It's unfortunate. It is what it is, bro. A whole nother band just to get there. But Southwest Airlines, bro, y'all my ultimatum, bro. This is my last resort. Damn, bro, this is unfortunate.
At LaGuardia Airport, one of the Spirit hubs. Did people take the warning and not show up? What are you seeing?
Well, Victor, hopefully if you're one of the more than 1 million passengers whose flights are now canceled, you know that you should be checking your email, checking your airline app, and not coming to the airport. But despite that, we have run into at least 2 people in the past hour who came in here thinking that they were going to be able to fly out. They told me that they simply had not checked their email. They did not realize that their flights had been canceled. This is Terminal A in LaGuardia Airport. It's a small terminal, but it is the Spirit Airlines Airlines hub at this airport, and I want to show you what it looks like now. You see up in the board here, it tells you all of these flights that were scheduled for today to arrive here have been canceled. Now, the terminal right now is pretty empty, and if you walk up to one of these check-in monitors, check-in booths where you would have checked in if you were flying today, it tells you what's going on. We regret to inform you, Spirit Airlines has ceased global operations, and perhaps most frustratingly, it says customer service is no longer available. That's what passengers are going to have to be dealing with today and in the next few days as they try to rebook themselves on different airlines. Some of the people I spoke to just a minute ago told me that not only they did not realize that their flights were being canceled, they're not sure what they're going to do next. Now, if you would have come into this airport for a flight that was scheduled today, you would have walked right here to this departure gate, and I just want to show you what it looks like, that it is completely shut down. There's no access, and then there are these flyers everywhere just notifying people about the shutdown, telling them that essentially they're not going to be going anywhere today, telling them about the airline shutdown and directing them to other airlines.
Okay, y'all, so Spirit flights is literally canceled indefinitely. I had a flight for today at 9 o'clock in the morning, and at like 1 o'clock in the morning, thank God this time I was a late packer. I didn't get no sleep or nothing like that. They emailed me and it was like, oh, all Spirit flights are canceled immediately. We gonna get y'all back your refunds, but that's it. We're not gonna pay for y'all to go to no other airline or nothing like that. So I'm just like, damn, like, what the fuck? So I immediately called my homegirl, like, bitch, my flight just got canceled. What the fuck we gonna do? But I know I gotta be there for my homegirl, so I'm like, okay, let me just book another flight. I ended up booking for JetBlue, and that was cool. But the whole point of the matter is, like, some people don't know that their flights is canceled. But they come into the airport and they ain't got a flight. Lady in TSA had asked me what your flight number begin with, and I told her, she was like, oh, if we begun with so-and-so, you would have been canceled. Spirit doing people dirty. I'm like, oh shit, well, good thing I was up to see mine, because yeah, I got my flight.
With Spirit, I'm supposed to be going out of town. Something told me it was over. Cause why did Spirit cancel the flight? Like,
so y'all, I've been out there in Miami living my best life, okay? And all of a sudden, I get a message saying my flight is canceled. I said, you mean my flight canceled? So I'm already trying to change my flight, trying to change my flight. It wasn't saying nothing. Then it was like, oh, all these flights sold out. I'm like, so I'm on hold for 2 hours. Mind you, it was 1:30 when I got the notification, and my flight was at 6. So I'm like, what the? Like, Spirit, count your days. Then all of a sudden, 3 o'clock comes, they send a message saying, oh, we're bankrupt.
I have officially lost my job.
It's a sad day. It's a very, very sad day. Spirit Airlines shutting down. People have been texting me, calling me, sending me condolences. Like, I know we have joked about Spirit Airlines for years. Everybody knows I'm a huge advocate of Spirit, right? I'm a saver. I help people save money for a living. But this is a sad day. People have lost their job. Tens of thousands of people have lost a job. Thousands of people that really depend on this low-cost airline to travel that may not have otherwise gone anywhere. This is a sad day. And I also feel like maybe I was one of the people contributing to this problem, right? I've made posts about go to the ticket counter to get an even cheaper flight. I've talked about how to pack your bags. I've taught you how to pack bags and told you types of bags to even buy so you didn't have to pay extra at the counter. I have praised the workers that didn't really care that much that your bag didn't fit in that bin, right? And they're probably part of the problem too. I have told you how to avoid paying for a seat to sit with your family. I mean, it's disturbing. It's really disturbing. I love Spirit Airlines. And no, I'm not okay. This is a sad day. It's a sad day for people that lost their job and people that really depend on Spirit.
In many ways, Spirit Airlines made history in the airline industry for the past 34 years. They were considered sort of a maverick of the industry, right? They sold cheap tickets, but they charged you for almost everything else. Water, printing your boarding pass, bringing on your bag. That was the model, and it was successful. At one point, Spirit Airlines was actually one of the fastest growing airlines in the United States, but that all started to change, especially after the other major airlines began to compete with them and provide some of those same options, including cheaper tickets. Now, as you said in the beginning, Victor, the last sort of nail on the coffin for Spirit Airlines in the past few months was, of course, the surging price of fuel. That was what made it so difficult for them to stay afloat. And as we heard from Spirit Airlines overnight, they're now ceasing their operation after 34 years in the industry. More than 17,000 people expected to lose their jobs, and millions of passengers are likely to be stranded in the next few days.
Safety record since 1983, and low fares, we pioneered that. We've keeping them low. You guys are our esteemed guests and colleagues. On behalf of all of us here, we have an amazing group of flight attendants, 2,000 pilots, 15,000 Spirit employees that are dedicated to one thing, safety, service, getting you guys across the country with low fares.
'em. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Where else would you rather be?
Bye-bye now.
JEJE Vibe, 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 vibe.
JEJE Vibe.
JEJE Vibe, 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 vibe.
It's a vibe.